Sunday jewelry sale spectacular. Antique, of course, modern, vintage, lush lilacs. I hope y'all know these are going right to my bedroom with me after this sale. Lilacs and lavender. Oh, I didn't put any French lavender in there, did I? I meant to. Oh, big ding ding me. I do prefer the French over the English. Well, lavender, not men. Well, somebody's watching. And chat is definitely always delayed. Very annoying. Come on in and say hello. Yep, 6. 2 thumbs up, yay. I know there's my people. If you're watching and you love jewelry, give us a watch. And if you like what you see, then make sure you click those 3 dots and give a thumbs up. Leslie, my goodness, how are you? And Mickey, 2 people I owe things to. Well, I owe things to a lot of you. I'm finally settled in and I have time to pack now. I didn't realize how much it was going to be to pack everything, unpack everything, and now I'm packing my ex up. Oh, hi, Monica. Thank you for coming in for at least a few. Uncle Sam. Oh, no. Taxes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The other 4-letter word. I'm going to bring the camera up in a second. I just wanted you to see those lilacs. I had difficulty finding them today. I don't have them in my garden. I will. Next year I definitely will. Hi, Felicia. Are you commenting on the... Oh, God. No, no, no. Please, don't. Don't. It's been 2 weeks now. And I'm over it all. I am so over it. And I'm moving back into my own house. That's the tough bit. Oh, I love lilacs too. My favorite. These are my favorite color too. I had to ask the neighbor if I could have them. And of course, you know, the bushes are abundant here. So she said, oh yeah, take all you want. That was a small armload. I do find the white ones have a more intense smell. The white French lilacs. But that is my favorite shade of purple. The lilac and blossom. Lilac. Okay, let me see if I can get the jewelry in shot because, I mean, where the bracelets are in shot, and I'm not quite sure what else. The jewelry chest is back there. Let's see what else we can get into shot. Sorry, guys. Trying to move you as smoothly as I possibly can. Keep a little bit of lilacs up there. But of course, this is what you're here for. Yes, I did find the antique Georgian earrings. They were only in plain sight. Did I feel stupid? Of course. That can be a daily occurrence, though. Especially when you're moving. Things spring to mind like, where did this come from? Lucia, how are you, darling? I was so happy to see your video yesterday. Was it yesterday? I don't know. Days are running. My days are running into nights. It's tough. Steven's in Australia. So our schedules are weird because he's 9 hours ahead. I'll just be so happy when he's back. It is wretched having a partner halfway across the world. Especially with all this going on. You're great today. You're great every day. What do you mean you're great today? We need a big catch up, you and I. But that's another for another time. Did you see the show where I had a necklace for you? Mert, how are you? How is Mert? I've got so many things to send you, Lucia. Hi, Barbara. Well, I'm excited to be live. I'm excited to be alive. Oh, good, Mert. I hope that means that you're happy and that things are going well. Oh, bugger this light. There we go. I think I've got it set to where the timer goes. Very annoying when it goes off. Chad, I think Lucia's talking to you. How is everyone? Me, don't ask me. I'm okay. Mert's just watching this. I'm actually trying to tighten something right at the moment. Oh, and the stone dropped on the floor. Okay. So we'll play with that later. I forgot to put my little Foxy up there. Little Foxy, he's just solid gold. Yeah, and he is solid. Eek. Hey, if you consider yourself a fox, or you want people to say, hey, is that a fox? And you could look at him and say, yeah, that's me. Be like, ma'am, if it were made of it, ma'am, no, your brooch. What wasn't referring to you, ma'am. Yeah, I'm definitely that ma'am age. Sadly. There's the cool hair bracelet. I didn't hang that up there. More modern, but I do love Greek key, and I cannot pass up Sleeping Beauty turquoise. I can't do it. Love the color. Hi, Ramel. How are you, honey? Everybody's quiet. Is it because it's Sunday? 25 people watching, 9 thumbs up. I would appreciate it if you're watching, if you click those 3 little dots. And don't forget to send me love, because that puts it out into the algorithm. That would be amazing if you could do that. I'm going to try and get myself comfortable. Thank you for the hearts. Thanks. It throws it out into the algorithm. Lucia, Ramel, let's see who else is in here. Oh, thank you, honey. Yeah, I forget. If someone doesn't remind me, or if, I don't click it when I first go into a room, forget it. It's not going to happen. I'll be the first one to admit that I forget. Especially if it's like something I want to see. I get excited and I forget. But hey, I sometimes think I should have been, now this is no slag to, I'm not slighting any blondes, but I think I should have been born blonde. I'm a little dippy. Oh, thank you, Ramel. Yeah, I mean, when we say, it puts it out into the algorithm, it not only even puts it out into the algorithm, it puts it out into people that are like-minded and actually look for your type of programming. So when any of you people go live, any of us that are here on YouTube or any social media platform, make sure that people give you love, because it will actually point people in the right direction. Which is always nice to have people that are in the right direction. Me personally, I'm always a little bit lost. Lucia, did you see those earrings? These. Wait a second, let me put them in my hand. $14-karat cabochon amethyst. Aren't they beautiful? There was a matching pendant, but it was the same size, and it was just a pendant. If it was a pearl enhancer, I would have bought it. But the fact that it was a pendant that went on a chain, and it was the exact same size as the earrings, I passed. Now, if anybody wants it, let me know. I'll get in touch with my jeweler, if you would want the set. Yeah, they're gorgeous. And I, of course, dropped them. Look at the backs on these. It's those comfort back. And what it is because they're heavy. What are they called? Angel backs? Something. They have a patented name. They're flat and they hold Deborah, how are you? I am so guilty of not coming into your shows, or even honestly being able to watch them back. Goodness me, I haven't had any time. Well, right now it's been crazy, and actually I'm gonna say the last 4 or 5 months have been nuts. Hi, Pam. How are you? We're just talking about people that sell online, and here a bunch of them all up at once. You all know that not only clicking the likes, and sending. My son told me about when you hit the chat with hearts, how it throws you into the algorithm, and the algorithm like puts you into people that watch your content, who watch things like your content. So don't forget to ask your people to, if you're doing a live, to send you, whatever the reactions are. Listen, I have a 24-year-old. Do I know about these things? No. Will I share it with all of you, especially those of you who go live online? Of course. Oh, yeah, my partner's mom is going through it right now, Deborah. So yeah, I hear you. I feel you. I'm living you. Uh, and plus, I worked in it as well. So yeah, I know how horrible it is, especially for the people that love the people that are afflicted. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Oh, that's right. How old is your daughter now? This is your youngest daughter, yeah? 19. uh, wow. Okay, Ashley, I think she was maybe 14, 13, 14 when I started. Cameron was just born. Cameron was an infant. Shh, don't. This time goes by too quickly. 21. I got you beat. I got you beat. Hope will be, I can't believe I'm going to say this, 36. No, of course she's my eldest. Andrew's the baby at 24. But he'll be 25. Oh, I love anytime that you're like, under the age of 21, you throw the months. And then once you're over 21, you're like, no, I want to go back. Hi, Colleen. How are you, honey? Stephen, darling, I know you just sent me a message, but I can't read it all right now. I don't have my other device in front of me. Um, in fact, I know it's here. I know I moved it, but where the heck it's at, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. It's here somewhere. It was like the earrings, which now we're live. I can show you. Where did I find them? Ashley? They were in plain sight. They were in plain sight the whole time. Well, I'll tell you, I told you, because Stephen is in Australia, he's 9 hours ahead of me. So after I filmed these yesterday in my garden, I'd come inside and I had a message from him. And of course I went upstairs to talk to him. And I thought, I'm going to put these aside where I'll find them, where they're safe. And oh my gosh, yeah, they were under a piece of like kitchen roll. In a box, of course. Hey, rock there. I don't like this display. That's pushed down there a little bit. They are perfectly symmetrical, which is amazing given the age. 1870 or 1780, 1770, 1780s were the identical example of the ones that I found online. They're, of course, 18 karat. They are signed. They're 18 karat gold. They're stamped. 18 karat gold. There's a maker's mark. You know, like a maker's initials, or it's just here. Look at the old English script even. And because they're Georgian, of course, that is not platinum, it's silver. Couldn't work with platinum until the late 1880s. And then it really didn't become widespread until Edwardian. And it's an absolute shame because I love platinum jewelry because it never, ever wears out. It's kind of like lower carat gold. I get really upset when people say, ooh, 9 carat. It's the standard here. 9, 18, and 22. And it's not like how we use 10 carat in the States. You know, 10 carat, they put like sub-quality stones in. You find your better stones in, of course, 14 and, excuse me, 18. But I don't think I've ever seen a pair of anything that was 22 that was American made. Have any of you? In fact, the only higher carat jewelry that I ever dealt with was usually Asian or, you know, definitely from another country. 18 was usually the highest. All right, well, we've been here nearly 25 minutes, and I like to give you 25 minutes to peruse. Do you want your eye to like go over the table? Yeah, oh yeah, Dubai often, you know, foreign countries use, if you go to India, everything is marked. Now, they might get a little upset with me, but hey, I work in Birmingham, and I'm going to tell you that a lot of 22 karat is actually 21. It's marked 22. But with an XRF gun, it comes up 21. Anyone who works directly in the trade with gold will tell you. In fact, I have a piece here from Dubai today. And I want to say it's marked 21. I'm going to buy actually establish a gold scrapping business, so I'm going to have to buy one. And yeah, they're about 13 grand here, so it would be about 18 in the States. Is this one? Oh, there's some hallmarks. Here we go. Now watch it just be like a foreign mark. Nope, it says 21. Oh, these are AAA saltwater sea pearls. Seed. Blah. Not seed. Seed. They're saltwater, but they're seed. 2mm seed pearl. And a torsade. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I was going to run the camera over, and show you what's going on here, so you all can see what's going on. We'll try to get in as much as possible, and then I'm going to start, and I'm going to ask for request first, and we'll go from there. I'm going to take your camera left. Oh, I can see myself in a mirror or something back there. Maybe that's the window. Oh, a little peek in the window there. Yeah, you don't want to see me. Well, there's Andrew's bunny love. Hi, Barbo. So just panning the camera. And then if you didn't see the preview last night, then I guess all of this is going to be new to you. There's also some purple and some other fun pieces over there in the corner. I could swap them around if you really want to see them. A couple purple necklaces. There's the Italian glass birds and fruit. Of course, some lush Art Nouveau necklaces, or Art Nouveau pendants, even. Lots of fun things. So, I hope everyone is fine, and we're going to get started. Ashley is leaving. Lilia is with her children. Amazing on Sunday. If you're with your family, family first, guys. Deb was I asked Deb to come in, and Deb is with her family and busy as she would be with 2 little ones and her mom and dad and everybody else. She said once it dies down, she'll try to make it in. And I don't know where Justine is. She's not here today. So unless I have a moderator jump in, guys, it's just me. Oh, honey, that's tomorrow, and probably for the next 2 or 3 days. That's going to be the story of my life. I've unpacked it all, and I've gone through it all, and I've gone through all of my lists, but I will not invoice until I'm ready to ship. Oh, I always have it, girl. Always got it. I mean, I appreciate moderators. I do. You guys have it's a very difficult job. Have done it myself. As many of you know, I started out as a moderator on YouTube. Many of you can remember that far back. Oh, Barbara just shared the channel. Thank you, honey. That's more like it. 28 watching. Oh, yeah, actually, you remember. There's a lot. I'm sure there's a lot of you here that remember me as a moderator. It's a hard job. I completely appreciate you all. All right. I'm going to ask, are there any requests? A couple pair of earrings I haven't showed. Oh, I didn't show last night. Probably because they were in that tray that I spoke of. I'm going to show them to you now. Now these, I have some antique wires to put on them. And the reason being because I'll show you the clips that they were on. Someone converted them, they're Art Deco clips. Okay. Here's the clip. The sterling clip earring. Now wait till I show you the earring. They're Italian. Okay, and Gret, I did find one, honey, and I will send you the example. It wasn't that brooch with the blue stones on the end, but it was the other brooch that I have, and it had a blue stone in the middle, the exact same color. And Gret asked me if I thought those stones were original. Now, I got that from an estate of a lady who herself was in her 70s, and they were her mums. But that's not to say that she didn't change them or didn't have them changed. But I did find another sapphire brooch with that same color blue stone in the middle of it. Oh, of the other brooch that I have here. How odd is that, These cups are all claw set. The earrings are Italian. They're silver. I'm sure that they're freshwater pearl, but they wouldn't have been, I don't think they would have been cultured because I do believe these are Victorian. Well, hi Ruth, thank you. I do have antique wires to put them on. I'm going to hang it up so you can see them. They're absolutely gorgeous. Now, they might look large to some of you, but really when you look at them in comparison to those Victorian, the gold Victorian, they're not. Let me show you the backs. I have the wires here. I could actually put them on while we're talking. So that way, they're done. You know, it's one less job. Ashley, do you know how to do these sort of things? Yeah, these, like I said, I believe they're natural, but they're freshwater. Because I think these earrings are probably 1880s. Just from the Baroque style of them. Baroque revival. And actually, I have Baroque music playing in the background. If it ain't Baroque, don't fix it. Too corny. Actually, they were Baroque. Not Baroque, but they were on odd wires. Or odd clips. First time I've ever seen this. I mean, they were nice, fleur-de-lis, and they actually look pretty on the ear. But I think they're more saleable on these French hooks. What do y'all think? And I definitely wanted to go with an antique wire because you need, that silver is quite, it has a nice patina to it. So Marlick. Is that how you say your name, darling? Well, hello. I said I'd tell you how big they were. Barb, I'm going to get you to your brooch, honey. I just grabbed these and started yakking about them. Yeah, they are pretty. They're 2 inches long and about 1 inch wide. Oh, well, thank you. That wasn't an emotional expression there. Thank you. If anyone's interested in them, just give me a shout. All right. Barbara, like, the glue is going to be, the pin is actually Victorian, you know, latest Art Deco. It's not a tube hinge. It is a pin hinge. Here, let me show you. But the problem is, like my lapidary said, you can see how he was using a blade to poke at it. He said, my God, that is some tough glue. He said we could be really careful with it and try to soak it in acetone. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. She's quite fabulous. You know what she is? She's a Bacchus, the god of wine. I mean, her hair, her crown, the grapes. Yeah, she was definitely... Yeah, but that's Bacchus was the god of wine, honey. And that's why there's usually grapes in the depiction and like crowns of grape garland. Crack by her ear. No, I don't think. I think she has a dirty ear. You know, I do sympathetic cleanings. I thought I left some of the dirt in there just because I think it looked good. You think water will result? I have soaked it in water, Felicia. Now, I wasn't afraid to soak it in water because it's ivory, it's a natural material. You know, they got their tusk wet. Yeah, no, I can't find any cracks on her, Barbara. I mean, even in the fine filigree in the back of her. Yeah, well, she's probably early to mid 1800s. So I would say yeah, she's been, but I'm not sure when they would have applied the glue. I think the glue was later. I think in that form, that early form that she was in, probably Whitby jet, coral, gold, some type of surround. Hi, Charles. It's Ivory, honey. Antique elephant tusk. If you can see the crosshatch markings in the actual nacre of the stone, or not stone, nacre of the material. And all I can tell you is in gold, I did find an example was not as pretty. I know they use horse glue. They don't, do they still? You know, they would say they'd send old horses to the glue factory. Don't get your knickers all up in a twist because they still use them for dog food. So what's the difference if they're dog food or glue? And if you're in France, they eat them. Chevalier. I've eaten it. A little tough. So the one that I saw in gold, um, she really, I can show you all the comps for her. She really wasn't that pretty. She had a tiny gold surround, you know, just like a band around it. I'm not even going to say the price because it was astronomical. More expensive than the largest cameo that I have here. Yeah, I literally at one time, Felicia, I soaked this, um, you know, in the dip, in the dishwashing, in the dishwashing, the boiling hot dishwashing tablet. I thought, well, you know, it's a task. It's tougher than coral. But yeah, I mean, you can see he had to go at it with like a tool, and then he was like, yeah, I would think hot water would be. Yeah, I did the dip. She went in the dip. In gold, she was a couple $1,000. So, yeah, she's not a couple thousand. It does, doesn't it? The back, oh, it just murders the piece. Thank God it's on the back. And I see it coming through, poking through here a little bit. I want to pick it so bad. But I don't want to hurt her. Mm. I know what I paid for. I know what I need to have for. And if I don't have it, and I'm not being, nasty or anything, Barbara, because I love you dearly. But, um, but me and Cameos, I'd love to have her restored myself. But I will offer her for 395, and you can screenshot her and look her up. Oh, honey, that was Master Carver who did this lady. I completely agree with you wholeheartedly. Yeah, it would be wise to get her and do her if you're going to do her for resale, because you could see a huge profit with it. I'm going to let you guys take a look at her in bed, and I'm going to get the music because we've gone through it, and I don't have my remote. Do have one. Do I know where it's at? No. It's it's with the other things that I can't find. Which is half of my life right now. Oh, honey, that's what I do. I sell. I can't collect everything. Felicia, where do you see Deb, honey? Are you popping in and out of another chat? God bless her. Oh, no. Well, make it white wine. I'll have one too. Later. I keep saying that. I don't remember when I had a glass of wine. It's been quite a while. To be fair, I bought a bottle the other day. I brought it home. I put it in the refrigerator door. I pulled the refrigerator door open. I had it in the wrong shelf, and it burst on the floor. Oh, Deborah. Miss Deborah. Yeah, she's here. I have now I do collect cameos, so I do have tons of cameos. I think I have the last bit of Barbara. Felicia, are you out, darling? Me too. Me too. Oh, now I've got critics. Only my partner who said the silver clashes with the gold. Can you all see the gold better on the silver, or would you rather see it on the white top? Or cream, pardon me. Oh, you are. Okay. Poor Barbara. She's waiting. Going once. Going twice. Let me change this, and we'll see if we can make Mr. Stephen happy. God, I think that's my job now. Oh, why did I say the hill gray? Thank you, Barbara. Oh, no, no more bells. No more bells. We don't have any more bells. We don't ring bells when... You haven't been here for a while. Oh my God, I don't think I've had a bell in chat. Is that better? I haven't had a bell in chat in years. Nicola, how are you, darling? Oh, I hope you're going to send me photos. I will be completely enthralled and waiting for them. That's Barbie. How am I? Much better, honey. It's getting a little bit easier day by day. As far as packing, packing, unpacking, and then packing. How about you, honey? Are you well? Haven't seen you in ages. Not since your birthday, I think. Speaking of which, Barbie's birthday is coming up. The 29th. Ooh. Just 3 more days. You're well? You're good? Honey, I'm the only person I know that's moved into this house twice. Do people move in their same house twice? Only me. Only me, girlfriend. I love them as a couple. Love them, love them, love them as a couple. Any more requests? Can't wait to see them as king and queen, to be quite honest with you. And I'm not like, since the queen passed, to be very honest with you, with Upchuck and Camel Toe. I mean, whatever. Camilla. Yeah, moving into the same house. Yep. It's me. Come on, guys. Who else do you know would move in the same house twice? What are you laughing at, Barbara? Oh, and Greg, you did ask, my darling. Slap me. I'm silly. Let me give you the length on this. Oh, goodness gracious. Can't abide her. I can't abide her. Oh, we're sitting at 1.25 inches. And just... Oh, is that a half? No, that's a half. So 3/4. 3/4 of an inch high. The size of the gold buckle ring. Okay, sweetheart. I'll pull it out. Because I don't know. Do I have it on the desk? I think I left it in the drawer, but it's right in front of me. I see some lint in there. I think the pin might need a little adjustment. No, it's fine. Absolutely fine. Absolutely straight. Well, thank you. Yeah, a lot of the later ones were foiled. This is not foiled, but it is on, it's a closed backing. It is gorgeous. I want to see it as a ring. Not my fat finger. You need a nice slender finger. Listen, I only wear 6.5, but that's an 8.5. So, yeah, I got some paws. And Gret, did you have a look at these online, honey? Do you have an idea, comps? Saphiret are so expensive that when I say the price of them, sometimes I'm like, it's costume jewelry. But just remember, it's Edwardian. Listen, I collect them, so I know what they are. Ring, you know me. I want to turn everything into a bracelet. Similar shape, style. I never look on eBay France, and which is funny because I had a Sapphire dealer from France for years, but they don't deal anymore. It was a man from Paris. I would say he was very flirtatious, but I think that's just men from Paris. He probably looked like a toad. Oh gosh, I shouldn't say that. You might be watching. Moonstone is one of my favorites, honey. There are a couple out on the desk, but if you ever wanted to see Moonstone, don't worry, we'll have Moonstone shows. Hi, Laura. How are you, honey? Thank you for coming in. And Gret, it's 295. I'm not going to torture you any longer. I don't mean to torture you. And Gret asked me about the tank ring. And I'll tell you about that. Because some of you probably might not know what a tank ring is. Honey, Moonstone's beautiful in any form. Especially when it has a schiller, either white or blue. There's peach moonstone, there's black moonstone, there's brown moonstone, there's gray moonstone. My favorite has the blue schiller. Lovely. Going once, since I don't see anyone else on it. Going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Angret. Yes, there is black moonstone. I will show you a tank ring, and we'll talk about tank rings, and I'll tell you all about them. Thank you, Angret. It's beautiful. Now, where did I buy this tank ring from, you might ask? Krabby Bob. Krabby Bob, you know, once upon a time, Krabby Bob used to source everything for me. This area is definitely, it's a bedroom community, but it's more of, unfortunately, God's waiting room. There are a lot of people here that are retired. So, in an area such as that, you come across some fantastic jewelry. For a tank ring, this is 18 karat gold. They're most often 18 karat. And French. It's 18 karat gold. This is only 3 grams, but it presents like a lot bigger, like a whole lot more. Hang on, let me take this big old rock off my hand, begrudgingly. I'm pretty sure this one fits me. Yeah, it does. It's nice having like a 6.5, 7 ring because that's standard ring sizing, isn't it? I'm going to give a good zoom in here. That's a 30-point diamond in the center of it. That is platinum around the ring. And you see those huge, like, geometric bows. Now, your first clue to Art Deco jewelry are the geometric shapes. This ring is likely 1940s. During the 1940s, gold became, as it is now because of war, astronomically expensive. And rather than selling their pieces for scrap, the French would take their jewelry into their jeweler and have it all melted in to one piece. Now, there's a YouTube video, oh gosh, is it Ravensburg? I think Ravensburg Antiques. They covered the subject, and they did it quite well, actually. They had a tank ring that was 20 grams and had an old cut diamond in the center. And the reason they were doing it was to consolidate their gold. So in case of war, they didn't have to take a jewelry box. They would just take one big chunky ring. And the ring that they showed was 20 grams. Looked more actually like a man's ring. This is a delicate version of it, but of course it's for a lady's hand. It's an old European cut diamond. So, which would suggest, as usual, that they had taken their jewelry and conglomerated it. But in a few years it caught on, and it was actually a really big style, and it became global. So that's a little history about tank rings and tank jewelry. Any other requests before I just start showing pieces? Oh, I love 1940s jewelry. Absolutely love it. Because I'm a tall person. And a lot of times I like delicate jewelry, but a lot of times what looks better. Oh, the buckle ring. Duh. Sorry, Nicola. Let me grab it for you, sweetheart. Mandrel. Here. Really wide, but the middle of it's sitting about 7.5. Art Deco sterling. You know, Barbara, I did see a post where you were after some Art Deco sterling earrings. Let me have a look. This is a nice chunky cigar band style. And how many millimeters is that? I'm going to guess 7. Yeah. Bigger. You know, I had a bigger one, honey. Gosh, probably a couple months ago. But it's sold. I'm sure it's sold because it would be in the big ring tray. I think that was an 11. Ah, you want the engraved ones. Okay. Well, what size, honey? Because you know I'll go to Birmingham this week. Now look, here's me, 6.5, 7. This is a 7.5, and it just fits. It's when you go for a wider style band, and if you've got a little chunk on your finger like I do, you know, you got to go up. My hands are so dry. They look terrible. New desk. I don't have hand lotion in it. Oh, amateur. Trash. 9.5. Okay. All right, cool. See, now I know what you want. Wide, engraved, and 9.5. Or what about something that's sizable? Or do you want it engraved all the way around? You let me know. Send me an email. Photos if you find something. That way I'll make sure I get exactly what you want. Right? Okay, I had a couple people ask me about this star. Now, I do love this ring, but you have to love a ring that sits up on your hand. Absolutely. My pleasure, honey. So when you look down on my hand, you say, that's not that high. Well, she is party. I laugh. My sister used to date this guy, and he lived on Purdy Road. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Don't apologize. Thank you for coming in, Miss Pam. I'm going to come in close so I can show you. For those of you who asked me. I love that the claws look like hearts. Love, love, love. Absolutely love. It is a 6-pointed star. It's actually quite rare. Throw it back on my hand and give you a price. I'd love to see this in a diamond, wouldn't you all? Yum, yum. It's $4.95. It's about 7 carats from the dimensions. Just in case you can't see that faceting underneath of the star. Nice heavy duty shank. It's a Brazilian amethyst. And it's a fancy 6-pointed star. Fancy cut. Side diamond accents. And I'm going to say it's a 7.5 because it feels quite loose on my hand. Oh, I'm wrong. It's an 8. A little bit, maybe just over an 8, like an 8.25. It is gorgeous, isn't it? Very, very unusual. And we like very, very, very unusual here. We'll do new things, yeah? Shall we? Oh, Dorla. Let's show you the moonstone. Or one of the moonstones is here. Fluff, what are you doing? Do you guys see Fluff back there? Oh, hi, Annie. Thank you for saying hi. Hi, Deanna. How are you? I hoped you'd come in today. I know you're not feeling well, sweetheart. You weren't yesterday. Hopefully you're feeling better today. There we go. We had her upside down. Oh, yeah, well, I know it was probably too much to ask for, but that ring's Victorian. But like I said, I think we'll have a Moonstone show. Did I see HC? Or is she being quiet? I want to show some earrings. Yes, my fluffy cat is here. My fluffy girl, and she's feeling much better. If you saw her, if you saw the shadow of her jumping around, she's... Oh, hi, HC. I thought you were here, honey. I'm going to show some earrings, and I know you're one of my earring girlies. You're trying to watch. Well, I'm glad you're trying to watch. Are you busy? Oh, Deborah, thank you for coming in, sweetheart. I know your time is limited. All right. Let's pick these up. The rose gold diamonds. Why did I pick them up on that? Let me just shoot my hand. Dingling. They're all individual, you know, they're 1-pointers. But I want you to see that they're not commercial grade diamonds. They're better than that. They're Italian. Oh, I almost called the cat Hope. Good Lord. She's eating crunchy food. If you hear any crunching in the background, it's Fluff. She's been, her appetite's back, thank God. When I took her to the vet the other day, she was only 3.2 kilo. Fluff normally runs around 4.4 kilo. That's 2.5 pounds times 4.4. She's a petite Maine Coon. I think she missed Mama feeding her. That's upside down. I forget what these weigh. They're not super heavy. They're super pretty, but they're not super heavy. Exactly 2 grams. They are brand new. They were new on card, or new in a box from my jeweler. They are tiny. You can see they're 9-karat gold. Hi, Jeanette. How are you, honey? They are claw set. Oh, let me set the back of the earring there, so you can see that they're open in the back. And they're 175 start. Did I tell you how big they are? Didn't, did I? They're half-inch long. I love rose gold. Even if this is a modern, it's not that funky modern that looks like copper. There's the snap on them. Listen, I have loads of those earrings that you have to put like the wire into the back. They're getting more challenging the older I get. We all know I like a post angle the most. But I don't mind these ones that clip in and snap. Yep, I am fully here. Me and the cat. Yeah, the ones that go, you know, with the wire into the tube, I usually put them in backwards. I don't know if you all do that. Should we rip the Band-Aid off and I tell you about the Georgian? Or do you want to see mixed metal? I didn't show you these ones last night either. They're Italian. White gold and yellow gold. Double hoops. These are for my girls who like to mix their metals. Now, size comparison. Felicia wants to see the Georgian. Oh, I'm going to show the Georgian. Don't worry. Don't worry. Those are the pink. Oh, don't worry, Felicia. I'll show them. These are going to be 2.6 grams. Those are $195. And if anybody says earring, that's expensive. No, it's not. No, it's not. Do your comms. They're double and a half retail. Earrings are expensive. Earrings. 2 rings for hopefully each of your ears. Hopefully you only have 2 ears. And if you have more than that, bless you. The better to hear you. Hi, Donna. Now, I know Donna's here because she wants to see the big diamond ring. I'll show that too. I sure will. All right. 1770s, 18th century earrings, guys. 1770s, 1780s, 18 karat gold, signed, hallmark, silver. The style, you might want to call it leverback, but actually the real name is dormeuse. They are rose cut diamonds. There's an identical pair online. Anybody who wants to see the comps, they were sold at auction. They saw $1,800. And before you say, no, they were $2,300 because you have to add 30% auction house fees. So under the hammer, they went for $1,800. When you get your final bill, they slap 30% on it, and then they charge you tariff and tax. Anyone who wants to see the comps for them, I will send them to you. The earrings weighed the same. The diamond weights are nearly the same. The quality of the diamonds, the rose cut diamonds, yeah, I'm going to come in and show you that they're rose cuts. If you didn't already deduce that from the video, from the short. They're 18 karat gold and sterling. They're $1,295. So, my books, that's half price. Or I send them to auction. As you know, my bigger prices, that's what I do. If they didn't realize what I need on the channel, eBay, I'm not interested in eBay, the fees that they take. I would have to put them at like 1,500 pounds to see the same as if I ask you all for $1,295. I thought that might be a little tempting there for you, Miss Felicia. Half price. Yes. I didn't tease it, darling. I have it. Felicia, when I have big pieces, they go to auction in London. It's a site, a house called Mayfair. It's Mayfair Antiques. Not from Felicia, Deanna, sorry. Yeah, I have a First Dibs account. I have, of course, an eBay account. It's people string you around on First Dibs. The reason everything is so cockamamie high there is because of the fees. Now, Miss April's gonna kick herself she wasn't here. Because those are up her street too. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Felicia. Anyone who wants to know my eBay name and my eBay, actually I'm going to open a store because the fees are a little bit less in a store. Just email me and I will send it to you. Don't really link it here on the channel because mostly what I sell aren't high dollar thing or high amount things there. Well, yeah, they kind of, can be. But it's usually the stuff that's vintage that doesn't really go here or really modern. Thank you, Felicia. They are absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait for you to put them in your ears because they are completely comfortable. You can't even, you can feel them in your ear and they're very secure. Don't look like they've had a lick of work on them. I would put them in and I wouldn't take them out. I would not. And the only, your showering is going to keep them clean. And every once in a while, take them out and give them a clean and use a silver cloth to polish up the silver. That's the only thing where you're going to get any, even, I hate when people say, oh, that's gold. That can't be gold. It's tarnished. Honey, I've seen 24 karat gold bars and they're tarnished. What do you mean? All metal oxidizes. But these, when I got them, were not clean. And we're talking, they look like they had at least a good century of dirt on them. There were quite a few dips. I don't ultrasonic my jewelry as a rule. I feel it loosens settings and stones and settings. I'd rather soak it. And just maybe soak it a few times. But they're very clean now, of course. But if they get a little dull, if the silver gets a little dull, just hit them with your silver polish. You hit them with your silver cloth, not polish. It'll make the diamonds look mucky. And could scratch it. You want to be careful with silver paste. A lot of the paste cleaners have abrasives in them. And you wouldn't ever want to use an abrasive, even though diamond is the hardest known natural substance. Diamonds can scratch. Diamonds can chip. Well, I'm going to pack up and wrap everything this week. So it's been about 4 or 5 days delivery. So you should have them right quick. Should I show the big old diamond? Donna, are you? And I know you're all interested to know. I'm going to give you a price without having it certified. Okay? And when I give you this price and you do comps on this ring, if you're smart and you're in the market for a ring like this, you'll want to bite my hand off. Because once you see the comps, and I will send any of you that is interested in a piece my comparison pricing. Yeah, I'll split it up for you, honey. Don't worry. We'll split it up in 2 or 3. So that way you don't get it and go and have a heart attack. Sound like a plan? Because it is 3 shows. You sure? Okay. All right, girl. You tell me what to do. You're the boss. That doesn't go for you, Stephen. I know you're watching. You're just bossy. Me too. Me too. But yeah, sometimes, well, I'll say when I go to Birmingham, it is frightening. Your insane account. Oh my. Now it's almost unfair. I had to change. I had a diamond light up here that would really make this blow up. All right. Let me get a little pointer so we can go through the ring. We'll go through the points of the ring. Okay? Oh, Barbara, thank you, honey. I hope you have a good day with your daughter, honey. Okay, the top stone measures out and presents as 1 carat 20. They're old European cuts. Okay, so which means the table is larger. The circumference, the girdle of the stone is larger. The table's actually smaller than a modern brilliant cut. A modern brilliant cut is more table and less girdle. Or actually the table goes out to the girdle. And they're deeper. Modern brilliant cuts are deeper. The color, me, Diva, my favorite are like what Felicia just bought, the rose cuts. And they look best in candlelight. But these, I've shown them outside. I told you all, if you watch me, about me being on the train and filling the entire train with rainbows. Today I had it on my hand and I filled my living room here up with rainbows. Nothing on this planet, when a diamond, well, the only thing that's going to sparkle more is a moissanite. And I do love the sparkle on a moissanite. Don't get me wrong. One carat 20. The top stone is, I'm going to say, it is honestly, if it is not a D, it's a D. We're going to say DEF. For the color. Multitude of loops, including a microscope. The top stone is nearly internally flawless. So I'm going to call it a VVS1. The bottom stone has more color than the top stone. It's the diamond song. Listen to it. This is De Beers' diamond song. Come on, De Beers, hire me. Anyway, no, don't hire me. You won't pay me enough. The bottom stone has more color. It is GHI in color. And if I'm going to grade it as a VS1. Now we're going to send this off to the lab if it's not sold today. And we'll see how close I come. Oh, it's also a carat, measures up at a carat 30. Presents as a carat 30. So that's 250 in just these. Then you've got nearly 30 points in these two. That's 60 more. And then you've got 2s down the side. And those are rose cuts. Actually, it's a mix of rose cuts and old cuts. The ring is 18 karat gold. The entire top of the ring is platinum. I think, honestly, once upon a time, it was all 18 karat. And then someone had it re-tipped and had all of the stones done in platinum. The one that is nearest to this, but the identical design, but it's only 2 karat 46, sold here recently in London for £10,000. The diamonds in it were L as in Larry, M as in muck, but they faced up white. And the reason they had the bottoms of them set in yellow gold is because yellow gold will make a yellow diamond look more white. These are surrounded in platinum. So better stones, more carat weight. 10,000 pounds is nearly $14,000. I know I always end in 95, but this one I need 12,000. Once I send it away for a cert, that top stone's going to come in at 9,000. 9,000 pounds. Just, you know, just in case you think it's not that big. It's Edwardian. It is French. And there it is on the hand. That, once it comes back with the cert, it's going to be probably twice the money. And it'll probably have to go to auction. Oh, hi, May. Thank you. Let's see. What else am I going to show? What else do you want to see? How about this gorgeous gold necklace? Or do we want to see some glass? This one feels delicious on. You just want to pet it. Forget a fidget ring. Get yourself a tassel necklace. Then you have something to play with. Y'all keep your minds out of the gutter. I'm talking about jewelry. Or is that my mind in the gutter? 6 one, half dozen another. Yes, you do. I don't know where you got that, Miss Deanna. Where would you have got that? Of course, Deanna wears silver and white gold. You wouldn't have got a tassel from me. I don't like them. Never. I'll give the specs on this because a couple people that I think will be interested in this necklace. The wearable length is 17 inches. The entire length is 22 inches. She's a hefty 12 grams. No, I have no idea either. It's brand spanking new. She's well priced if you take a look and look this up with the popcorn link chain. And you all know how much the antique tassels are. And you don't even have to play and look around for them and try to match them up. What I have been doing for probably a decade for a pair of earrings. I want ones this long. And that full. It's $7.95. What color glass can I show you, Deanna? What do I have out? I have pink. I have blue. I have purple. I have multicolor. Ooh, I might even have some lovely lilac opaline glass. And I'm going to get ready to take a break and get something cold to drink here in just a little bit. I've had a cup of tea, and I'm not in the mood for tea. I'm a bit percliffed. I have a jumper on. It's got cashmere in it. Can you see the pink on the bust? There are 3 different pink necklaces there, Barb. The drop or the wedding cake or that strawberry. The delicate one. Ooh, I do love it. It's Edwardian. Not Deco. It's got a shepherd's hook. the panels. They're bicones and they're swirled. They're crystal. They're pink swirled. Look how pretty these are. Oh, come on, camera. There we go. Edwardian, usually 1900 to 1910. Although I usually kick it to about 1914. Even though Edward was dead. In jewelry, 1415 is the standard. They're all fire polished, and I'm going to guess this is early check. Then it's got a gorgeous drop. I love the fan in the center. I love the panels. And yeah, probably one of my favorite shades of pink. It's brass gilt. It's a 95 start. Oh, the length. I think it's 18 inches. Can you believe? Was it made for a rare, larger, taller Edwardian woman? Oh, I'm a big liar. It's 17 inches, guys. 17. 17. Not 18. I knew it was longer. Because I did try it on. And you know me, like 15 is my sweet spot. 17 is headed to go down into the girls. And it gets lost there. It's never coming back out. You have to dig it out with a spoon. All depends on what kind of bra I have on. You're busty too, Barb. I know it. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning, I'm surprised. This thing is gorgeous. Sold to Barbo. Thank you, honey. It's beautiful. I'll polish up that. It's got some finger smudge on the crystal. Me touching it. Wunderbar, wunderbar. Thank you, Barbo. I love the strawberry, watermelon, whatever. Now, this one has a shepherd's hook too. Part of it's on chain, or on wire, actually. The back portion is on rolled gold. The links are on rolled gold. The clasp is rolled gold. This is another rare long one. They are fire polished, as you can see. They are crystal, so which means when you get out in the sun, you're going to have not only rainbows, but pink rainbows. Yeah, this one is fab, fab, fab. And I think this one is 18 inches long. See, it wasn't talking out my butt. It wasn't talking out my backside. I knew one of them was 8. Well, two of them I think are 18. Wait till you see that. Wait till you see that Italian one. Yeah, 18 inches long. Absolutely. So for my girlies who love 18 inches in length, and love this color, this one is $125. I feel like it's coming across like orangey on camera. It is not at all orange. Looks more watermelon, huh? But when it's on black, it looks like strawberry. So I guess it depends on what color your skin is. This one definitely deco. Definitely deco. Barbara, I hope you wear the two of them together, 17 and 18 inches. They would look, did you see how pretty they were up on the bust? You love to layer these two pieces together. People will stop you and ask you, oh my God, where did you get that? You can tell them here. She does, bless her. Barbara, if Barbara is your client, she sings your praises like no other client. I know you do. Not, listen, now that's a lie because Lucia has promoted me, Miss Pam has promoted me, Deborah has promoted me. Everybody that's in here, I love you, you love me. It's like Barney. You know, I love you, you love me. Y'all remember Barney? Thank you, Barbo. Hope, when she was little, you know how they'd sing that song at the end? Hope, bless her, she would cry. By the end of the song, she'd be in tears sobbing. She's a softie. Now, I said the necklace is Italian. Some of the beads are Italian. The necklace is probably Czech. 18 inches long, but look at the color. It's almost like a salmony pink. It matches the roses perfectly. It is also 18 inches long. The roses are salmon, you know, most of them are bubblegum baby pink. The roses, I can show you 10 examples of wedding cake. This one's Art Deco, by the way, for any of you that are going to ask me. But these roses are salmon. And that is a pale gold icing. And the beads in between are check and fire polished, and they're salmony pink. And they go all the way to the back of the necklace. And they're salmon pink, and usually they're forget-me-nots, but these aren't, they're daisies. On black wedding cake beads. $125. That is an onyx bracelet, an Art Deco onyx bracelet, covered in silver and marcasite. Oh, Aunt Greta, it is, honey. It's midnight for you. Thank you for coming in, sweetheart. I see you, Barbo. Now, if you wanted this, there are, these are easily adjustable. If you wanted it a little bit longer, let me know and I'll give you more roll gold bars. Or if you want it a little bit shorter, all you have to do is let me know and I'll adjust it. But it is 18 inches long at the moment. And what I am going to give you with this, Barbara, I've got to find something, a length. What is going to look the most fabulous with this are the Prosser bead, the salmon colored ones. You want it at a 20? Okay, I'll add 2 inches to it. Now this is a super long Art Deco. Are these 2 strands or 1 strand? Goodness me. I think this is 2 strands. This is what I need to find. Oh, it is 2 strands. Well, I've already found you one then. I'll send you a strand of these because they are the perfect color to go with it. Now, to me, looking through that monitor, it looks orangey, but it is a true salmon pink. Oh, everyone needs a strand of Prosser. You're welcome, honey. Prosser is like akin to Hubble. But Hubble, was a little bit later. The blue that looks kind of like turquoise. These are the early ones. The salmony ones. This one is vintage pink. With a huge 9-karat gold clasp. I think at this length, even I would want an extender. It's a bit Wilma Flintstone. I put them on and I love this color. I absolutely love this color on my skin. But it was close to my neck. I did feel a little wind of Wilma Flintstone-ish. Oh, honey. Oh, bless you, you can use ice. I can't have ice at all. If I use ice when I'm, arthritic, oh my God, I feel like the Tin Man. Someone run and get me the oil can. I literally freeze up. Mark, did you want to see that? Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. It easily corrected with an extender chain. Oh, okay, honey. Nice built-in safety. This is quintessential deco. 1930s. To me, the height of the deco era. or sterling silver, marcasite. Onyx, black onyx, which means the bracelet is heavy. Onyx is in light stone. If it were jet, it would be lighter. I have seen them in jet. They're usually, jet can become very brittle as it gets older. I think it's better left in earrings and necklaces. Rings and bracelets especially, because you put your arm down too hard and then you're in trouble. The only thing is, because it is 1930s, you can see. Oh, hi, Barb. We had Barb E and Barb O, and now Barb M. Amazing. Yeah, the only thing is, because it is 1930s, it is a smaller bracelet. And unfortunately, it's a pin panel. It's not a link panel, as you can see. It's got like watch pins. It is fabulous. It is, Deanna. It is. I'm sorry, honey. I'd love, love, love for you to have it, because it is right up your street. It's not marked, it's marked 935. Yeah. Barbo has definitely been busy. Yeah, I think it's just under 7 inches, Deanna. I'll measure it out for you. Now, the only thing I don't like is, I did notice, and you can tell it's that old glue. When they set the stones, they always set these back with glue first. And then they'd put the claws around them. You know, the other mounting onto them. But I see there's that old, like, rabbit or horse or... Yeah, yeah, I think your wrist is about the same size as mine. I wear 6.5 Barb M, if I remember. My wrist is 6.5, and the 6 3/4 fits like lush. Yeah, it is 6 3/4. It's a $265 start. Let me give you the weight on it. Hang on. Now, keep in mind, a lot of it's going to be onyx, but there is also a ton of sterling there. It's 35.5 grams. Give it a screenshot and see if you can find it. ICHC. Thank you, honey. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning of sterling braces. She absolutely is. Well, I say sterling. She has gold too. I want HC's jewelry box. Deanna. Oh, bless you. We run the risk when we have these older pieces of them being small. And unfortunately, a lot of times I can have them altered for you. Thank you, HC, but this one, it's a no-go. All right, I'm going to get something cold to drink. I'm going to put some pretties up. Let's have a TMP break. And we'll come back in just a minute. Get up and have yourself a stretch even if you're not going to have something to drink. But I am. Just water. I'm boring. We'll show a bit and then I think, let's see, yeah, another half hour, 45 minutes. We'll wrap that up on Sunday. We'll be right back in just a few moments. Fluff. Fluff. Fluffy cat. Traitorous. I think she went upstairs. Electrolytes? No, what? But electrolytes are good for you. I mean, they keep you hydrated. No. Oh, goodness, no. I would say everything that I've sold you that was Georgian has been sturdy enough for you to wear. I encourage you to wear them. Guys, Well, let me tell you something. I know Stephen is watching. He makes fun of me. I do wear nearly everything, especially something that's functionable, because I want to tell you how it wears. Now, luckily enough, I have a small enough wrist. Yeah, this is, um, I'm drinking the same. And it's meant to be strawberry, but I can taste black currant. And those of you in the States who haven't tasted black currant, it's because once upon a time, um, there was a plague and a mold, some type of mold, or like, that affected the elms. Black currant was affecting everything, and they banned it in the U.S. And it's never come back. So we've never tasted black currant. And unfortunately, when I moved here to the UK, I got really ill. And I had cough sweets that were black currant. Oh, well, listen, those are going to wear for another couple hundred years. The Charles Horner bracelets. And now, black currant to me reminds me of being not well. But Andrew loves black currant. You know, he was with me here for years too. Well, I think I've taken a long enough break. I had a stretch, I grabbed something to drink. Let's get back into it. Glass, or shall I show that unique Victorian hair bracelet? Speaking of bracelets. Oh, the blue glass. Okay. Well, you request and I will show them. They're Art Deco. They're on rolled gold. They were on screwbacks, and I put them on 18 karat gold gilt sterling, or not sterling silver, stainless steel. So they're going to be hypoallergenic for everyone. They are dormeuse or lever back style. Need to get them in shot there, in frame. Probably have my paw prints on them. On the Georgian, it was an Albertina that has a coin attached to it. They're Czech crystal. They are, aren't they? I love it's cerulean. I love the color. A drop on these from the bottom of the ear wire, I'm going to guess is 1 inch, but we'll take a look. I was wrong, 1.25 inches. Oh, you have a coin. Oh, I know which coin. I know which bracelet, Felicia. You have, the coin with the initials. Oh, hi, Joanna. Welcome in, honey. 59 start bid, and I want to say I do have an absentee bid on these. I'll say 65. No, I can follow chat. Don't you worry. Right. 75. Okay. It was Kim Carlisle. I'm sorry, Kim. Going once. Going twice. Honey, you're in pain. I would never ask you. Fair warning. Sold to Nicola. I would never ever ask you, honey. No, 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 no. I suffer from chronic pain. Why would I do that to you? Thank you, Nicola. That's the first time I've had to do that. I've only been in a million auctions, but... And Barbo, silver. What can I do for you, silver Art Deco? Don't worry, I'll make something up for you. With antique components. Who, me? No. I got a lot of names, but don't know about Jack of all trades is one of them. But thank you, sweetheart. Oh, we might as well stick with glass, huh? Because I got to show these lavender ones because if I don't show them, I'm going to end up keeping them. Yes? Yeah, I just said I'm going to show glass, honey. These are opera length. They're lilac. They're opalescent glass, which, you know, they made with arsenic, so it glows gold. New opalescent glass does not glow gold. They're 23-inch drops, so that means they are 46 inches long. Oh, thank you, Mert. I know it's late there, honey. It's 2 hours. What is it, 1:30 in the morning? 46 inches long. They are lavender or lilac. Let's see if they're lilac. I think they're lilac, yeah? Yeah. They're lilac. The only time I said the other day I'd never seen this color before, that was a little lie, not a lie. Deb has a strand, but they're frosted. Can you see the golden pools on my hand? Behind them? So which means when you wear this and you wear it out in any light, especially incandescent light or sunlight, it's going to leave little beads of, you know, like a golden ring around your neck. "46 inches long." That is a brass gilt clasp. And I'm sure it's original to it. These are definitely deco. They're glass, honey. They're made with arsenic. That's what made them glow. Are opalescent glass. They're probably Czech or French, possibly. They were really big on opalescent. But the anything purple in antique jewelry is purple and pink are your two most rare colors. And these are, I've sold 1,000,000 strands of the blue opalescent. And they were $175 for opera this length. Or flapper. Sorry, these are, opera is 30, at least 30 inches. This one is flapper. It is 46 inches long. And the start bid's $175. Antique glass. Original findings, original lavender cord. It's the same color as your thistle, Deanna. Felicia, I understand, sweetheart. I do understand. I just hope I can find them again. I have seen the color before. Like I said, Deb has one strand and they're frosted. Not, you know, I say frosted. Y'all know what I mean. They're camphor. When they treated them with camphor to make them look frosted. They did some really toxic things back in the... I say that and look at all the chemicals that we eat daily. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Deanna. You know what I love, Deanna? That these have a clasp. Usually they're infinity. And they're more difficult to layer. But because these have a clasp, you can, they'll be really easy to open them up. Wrap them around as many times as you want and then clasp them. Yeah, I think that's smarter actually. And we aim to work smarter and not harder, right? Yeah, you saved me. You saved me. I do love them. I've got to find Felicia. Well, y'all, if you want them, ask when I find them, but Felicia's first. Thank you, Deanna. And then I'm second. Yeah, I think people don't understand how I can like buy all of these fabulous things, and then I do have my own jewelry, a fair bit of it, never enough, but goodness me, I mean, what am I gonna do? Wear a different piece a couple times a day? Change my jewelry out? All right, I did show you the Prosser glass, that gorgeous baby pink, vintage pink one. I do have a long one, like I gifted Barbo. There's that gorgeous sterling silver necklace back there with all the dangling hearts and the Art Deco earrings. There's also this beautiful Art Deco collar. Quintessential Chrysler building here. The top of the Chrysler building. I'm going to have more Art Deco necklaces next week. I've got about 10 of them lined up. No, it's Chuck glass made to look like carnelian. They're articulated too. So if you wonder why one might be turned this way, that way, they're on little bars and they flip around. It's really comfortable. Very, not only pretty, not only stylish, but really comfortable. Here, let me zoom in so you can see the detail on those links. You won't find this necklace for $250, under $250. It's $175. Someone added a bit of Belcher there. Antique Belcher. I think that's silver gilt. This would be brass and gilt. Let's check. I'll give you the length on it. It's a collar. Not super short because someone added that chain. You could add more to it. But at the moment, well, see, I say it's not super short, but it is 15 inches. And that is with the bit that they added, the inch that they added there. Goodness me, it was a 14. People were tiny. They were tiny, y'all. Now, if the carnelian glass isn't your thing, yeah, they weren't big Amazons like us, girl. Well, I say that, but my great-grandmother Stuart was 5'8". She's tall. I had to bite that ice cube before I swallowed it whole. Goodness me. I'm going to show the blue crystals. And then, looking at the clock, and I'll take the one last request after I show this. And then I'll show the hair work bracelet, and then we'll take final request, and then we'll call it a night. I love the dangle on the end. I did have to put another clasp on this. If you want me to put an antique one, you have to wait till I go to Birmingham on Wednesday. It's a really nice heavy duty, but it's newer. The clasp on it was just wore out. It was a draw bolt, and it was worn. They're check. They're fire polished. It's all on 925 sterling. I assume it's 925 because it said sterling. I've got it shortened. I like the fact that it dangles. She got a hair piece in her jewelry jar. What do you mean, like a piece of hair? Or she got an actual, like, what do they call them, a fall? Like, like a little piece of hair that you clip into your hair? They're fire polished, so that's my favorite. Oh, jewelry with hair. She threw it out. Throw it here. Give it me. Give it me. I love hair jewelry. Is it weird? Yeah. Am I weird? Yeah. I think it's cool. God. It wasn't like bonus hair, what we call DNA, that gets wrapped into jewelry. Oh, goodness me. It was hair work jewelry. I mean, you worked hair. Send it me. This is 18 inches long. I did try it on. That's why that's why it was fastened. I like it like 15 inches. I'd wear it as short as I possibly could. It looks really cute as a collar. And then you could let that little dangle hang down your back. Very flirtatious. Yeah, really. These are on screwbacks right now. But I, of course, can put them on they're the matching. Yeah. Oh, they're Art Deco, honey. It's an Art Deco set. It's earrings and the necklace. It's 18 inches long. The earrings are an inch long from the top to the bottom of the dangle. I'll put them on, you know, wires. Unless you want them on the screwback post. And the set is $150. $150 for the necklace and the earrings. It is a steel, steel, steel. I'm shocked there's not like a ton of people jumping on that. Well, those are sterling silver and they are Art Deco, Barbo, but they're blue and you've got a ton of pink. Don't worry, I'll hook you up. I love that blue. Nearly the same color as that big Art Deco ring. Y'all, did I tell you what my lapidary charged me to do a glass ring? 130 pounds to polish a glass ring top and bottom. Because gemstones, they normally don't have to polish the bottom. Yeah. Yeah. For a glass ring. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you, I won't be taking glass. It was Saphiret, though. So, you know, we kind of had to go there. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. Going to Deanna. Gorgeous. I want to apologize to all of you that, you know, I've held invoices on, held shipping. It's not a held. I could not do it. That's why I didn't invoice the last 2 sales. I know I couldn't. I invoiced one person. Her order will go out tomorrow. She will be the first person. I'm sorry because I invoiced her 2.5 weeks ago. No, thank you, honey. It's gorgeous. And it's my favorite color blue, actually. Well, I like many shades of blue, but this one is beautiful. I love cerulean. All right, I'm going to show, like I said, the hair work bracelet, and then I think we're going to call it an evening. Oh, I know, but it is 11:46 here. 11:46 p.m. I did have a whole 15-minute nap today. It's better than I've been averaging no nap. Y'all know I'm a cat. Cats must sleep. At least take a nap. All right. Now, I'll tell you about this hair bracelet. It literally measures in at 7 and a half. Now, I'm going to put it on and show you, because it's wide and it's made out of hair. Y'all know what size my wrist is. It's really not that big on me, and I have a 6.5-inch wrist. Oh, it's a rose gold, by the way, if you couldn't tell. It is engraved EIA. Nice little clasp there. It kind of just like hangs to your wrist. It's very different from wearing metal. I guess it's akin to like wearing something woven, like fiber. The hair is light auburn, like a brownie ginger. The same color as Scarlett's hair. Yeah, me with dark hair and blue eyes. Our little Scarlett has hazel eyes. And she's light auburn. Oh my God, Deanna. Did it have any gold on it? Was it signed? Well, the start bid on this is $250. And if you look them up online, that is ridiculously cheap. It is, like I said, 7.5. It does have a lot of room. You know, I can wear it up my forearm, to be honest with you. And if you wanted it larger, you just soak it in water and gently stretch it. Well, I'm grossed out that she threw history away. Let me know who it is. I'll give her a message. Some people are so grossly negligent. Those who forget the past are doomed to repeat it. If you have any request or you want to know the price on something, obviously that's what a request is all about. Give me a shout, because I'm taking the last request. And if I don't have any, then I'm going to bid you all good night, because it's 10 to 11. Oh, excuse me, 10 to 12. Going once? Going twice? Fair warning. Listen, after I invoice, after I get everybody packed and shipped, I've got all this week to come hang out. I'll let you know when I have free time, probably of an evening. And I'll come hang out and we'll talk about jewelry. I'll cover the top of my desk with lovely things. And we can sit down and just have a good chit chat. How does that sound? A good old catch up. And then we'll show beautiful things, and we'll all talk to one another, and, you know, we'll all catch up with one another. Okay? I know you're all dying to know what's going on, and I'm all dying to hear about all of you and catch up. I feel like we don't have any time when we're in shows. So we just need a good BS session. So give me till about Wednesday, maybe Thursday at the latest. And then we'll come hang out. All right? I want to thank all of you. I see people are dropping off because they know I'm going. I want to thank all of you that came in this evening, and especially those of you who asked, bid, and bought. Tell you that I love you all, and I'm very appreciative. And obviously, I'm going to see you soon. Thanks, guys. Night night.